Well, welcome back to another on-base baseball video. My name is Brian Hefferkamp. I'm the designer and founder of the Clark and Edison Gaming Company, but also the designer of On-Base Baseball. I'm going to continue my Max Fried 2022 replay, and in this game we have the Padres visiting the Braves. This game was played on May 13th, 2022. Max Fried is 3-1 after his first 5 starts. And he'll be opposed by Yu Darvish in this one. One of the things that he was 14-7. You can see here 14-7 in 30 starts, and just the fact that every single game he is going against the other team's number 1 or number 2, 1A, and these guys, these number 1s they're really something. they're not going against number 3s and number 4s in the rotation. So. Never an easy night, and they just have to bring it every night. So Fried is going to be facing off against this San Diego lineup. It'll be Cronenworth at second, Profar in left, Machado at third, Hosmer at first. Luke Voigt is the DH. Will Myers in right, Ha-Seong Kim is at short, Austin Nola at catcher, and Ozakar is in center. For the Braves, it's going to be Travis Demeritte in right, getting the start for Acuna, who is not playing every day at this point. So Matt Olson at first, Riley at third, Ozuna in left is the cleanup batter, Travis d'Arnaud at catcher, Ozzie Albies is at second base, Duvall is in center, William Contreras is the DH, and Dansby Swanson is the shortstop. He'll be batting ninth. So let's get started with this one. And it will be Max Fried against Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, the lefty, 239 average, 17 homers, 88 RBIs for the Padres. A 56 is going to come off of Max Fried's card, and that's going to be a strikeout to start the game. Got one down. And Jurickson Profar is the left fielder in this one. And that's going to be another strikeout as that comes off of the batter card. That's me out number 2. 2 Ks to start the game for Max Fried is a good start. It's got Manny Machado up. Machado with a 39.9 batting runs last year. 298 average, 32 homers, 102 RBIs. Scored 100 runs. Did strike out 133 times, but 63 doubles. 37 doubles. So good year for him. 26 is going to be just another strikeout. And Max Fried is dealing as he strikes out the side in the first. And the Padres go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. And we go to the bottom of the first. And it's Travis Demeritte leading off for the Braves. He had a minus 3.9 batting runs. Only a 65 weighted runs created plus. So he sort of tapered off quite a bit. He'll be facing off against the righty Yu Darvish. Darvish 16-8 with a 3.10 ERA, 3.39 Sierra, 3.31 FIP, so pretty consistent all the way across. 26% K percentage to a 5% walk percentage. So definitely ace of the staff last year. This year it's been Ian Snell, or it was Ian Snell. Facing off against Demeritte, that's a 23. That's going to be a ground out to the pitcher. Let's see. No error on the play, so Darvish is able to scoop it up and get it over to first base, and that's going to be out number 1. Matty Olson to the plate, left-handed batter, tall, lean left-hander, 16.7 batting runs in 2022, 240 average, 34 homers and 103 RBIs, and certainly improved upon that this year. And 44 is going to be a walk. And he's going to get on. He'll be at first base with 1 out. He had 75 walks last year. He had close to 100 walks, or over 100 walks this year. Brings up Austin Riley. Riley 273 last year with 38 homers and 93 RBIs. 24 is going to be off of the batter card. So it's a double play or strikeout. With 1 out, that's going to be a double play, and that goes to the second baseman. And the second baseman is Cronenworth. So we go Cronenworth to Kim to, who's the first baseman? Hosmer. So we'll go 4-6-3, and that's going to get Darvish out of the inning as Riley bounces into the double play to second base. Head to the top of the second inning, no score. Eric Hosmer is going to be up first, and Luke Voigt and Will Myers. A 13 is going to be a ground out, and that's going to go to the second baseman as well. So Albies is up with it and over to first. Hosmer is out number 1. Choosing the 2022 cards. I just released 2023, so you can go to the go to ClarkandAddisonGaming.com and you can pick up the brand new 2023 set, pre-play the playoffs, or replay the season that just happened. It's Luke Voigt. Voigt is up, and he is going to strike out too. He gets caught looking. Voigt struck out a lot. 110 strikeouts in 298 at-bats, so about a third of the time. Not so good. But he also had 13 home runs and 300 at-bats, so, you know, that part's pretty good too. Will Myers, 22. This is going to be a double as he rips one down the right field line. And that's going to one-hop the wall. Myers is standing at second base with 2 outs. And the batter is Ha-Seong Kim, 25. To Kim is going to be a fly ball, but that fly ball is a plus, so that's an error check. So it's a fly ball to center field. And the center fielder is Adam Duvall. He's going to make the play for the third out. So San Diego strands a runner at second base with a 2-out double. You can't get him home, and it is still tied at 0 as we go to the bottom of the second. Darvish facing off against Ozuna, d'Arnaud, and Albies. 44 is going to be a single, a long single. Marcell Ozuna with only 2.4 speed. He's not going to turn that into a double, but he is on to first base as he bounces one through the left side for a single. Travis d'Arnaud to the plate. 56 is going to be a strikeout as he can't catch up to the Darvish fastball. And brings up Ozzie Albies. Albies playing second base, switch hitter, hitting left-handed. 13 is a blank here. That's going to be a ground out, and that goes to second base. And we're going to go with the 4-6 fielder's choice on this one. No double play. But they do get the lead runner, and that's going to be out number 2. Ozzie Albies at first base, only a 3.3 speed, so we'll leave him there. See if Adam Duvall can drive him in. 46 is not going to get it done. That's going to be a strikeout, and Darvish gets him with one of his 18 different pitches. So he's got all kinds of crazy pitches, 8 or 9 different pitches, and he goes down for the third out. Sorry. That'll end the inning. Braves strand 1, and we head to the top of the third. It is Nola, Azakar, and then back to the top with Cronenworth. 34 could be trouble as Austin Nola reaches out and he pokes one down the left field line. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Nola slides in safely, and that's going to be a leadoff double for the catcher. Jose Azakar, 257 average, had a 202 at bats. 35 is going to come up woefully empty. That's going to be a strikeout, and that's out number 1. Takes us back to the top of the order with Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a lefty against a lefty Max Fried. 66. This could be good things as that's going to score. That's going to score Nola. So we have a long single there. 66 is a blank. So we got a long single there, a single with an asterisk. Cronenworth is not going to turn it into a double, but what that does is it gives the runner an extra base. All runners get an extra base. So that was hit into the gap in left center field, and that's going to be an RBI. As Jake Cronenworth comes through, 88 RBIs for the Padres last year. 1-0 San Diego, and Jurickson Profar comes to the plate, and 11 is going to be a strikeout, and that one is swinging. That'll be out number 2. Runner still at first base, and Manny Machado now to the plate. A 22 is going to be a big one, and it's a triple. If it's a 7 or greater, it's a 9, and that's going to be an RBI triple for Manny Machado as he hits one out into right center field. A little bit misplayed out there, and so Manny stands in at third base with the second. Well, he's 90 feet away from being the third run, but he drives in the second run for San Diego. Eric Hosmer to the plate. 25 is going to be a fly out to center field. And a 6 is no error on the play, so Duvall makes the play in center. But San Diego does put 2 on the board in the third, and they're going to lead it 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. End of the order for the Braves, it's Contreras, Swanson, and then back to the top with Demerit. 45 is going to be good things for the Braves as William Contreras hits one past the third baseman. That's going to be a base hit. Into left field. Left fielder Profar gets there quickly and keeps the catcher at first base. Contreras at first. Dansby Swanson to the plate. 24 is going to be a double play or a strikeout. This is hit to the shortstop. And that's going to be 6-4-3 on the double play. 2 down quickly in this one as Dansby Swanson hits into the perfect double play. 36 back to Travis Demerit. That's going to be a fly ball out to center field. And the center fielder is Asakar. He makes the play. And that's going to do it for the Braves in the bottom of the third inning as they can't come back. After giving up 2 in the top, it's 2-0 San Diego. And they're going to send up Voit, Myers, and Ha-Seong Kim to the plate. 33, that's going to be a single off of Maxwell Fried's card. It's a base hit over the second baseman. And Luke Voit with a rare single. Stands at first base at just a 1.9 speed. So no stealing threat there. 44, that's going to be another base hit. This time to the left side. Yeah, station to station is Voit, but Will Myers with a nice single there past the shortstop. Brings up Ha-Seong Kim. Kim with an opportunity here to drive in some runs. 14 is going to be a hit by pitch or a walk. It's a 5, so that's going to be a walk. And Maxwell Fried not performing so well here in the fourth. He's down 2-0. Bases loaded and nobody out. Going to play the infield in, so any double plays are going to go home to first. 34, no double play there, just a double. And that gets ripped down the right field line. And that's going to be trouble. So Austin Nola now 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles. He's going to knock in 1, 2, and Ha-Seong Kim. He's a 5 speed. We're going to try to score him. They're going to try to put the Braves away quick. So he needs to be a 1-5 to be safe at home. It's a 7 and he gets thrown out. So we're going to call that, we'll say 9-4-2 on the put out. That's going to be the out number 1. Austin Nola with the 2 RBI double as he knocks in these 2 runs. And Ha-Seong Kim trying to stretch it. Gets thrown out at the plate. It's going to bring up Asakar with the runner in scoring position. 24, that'll be a strikeout as Fried gets Asakar looking. And with 2 down, Jake Cronenworth stands in. Base hit scores a run. 15 is going to be a base hit. And Cronenworth with another RBI. In this actual game, the Padres won 11-6, so maybe more of the same here. It's getting ugly quick. And where are we at? 5 runs. Jerks and Profar. That's going to be another base hit. And I guess it's just time to lift old Max. Let's see what we got over here. This was not the plan. So we're gonna have to go with somebody. Let's see about a long guy. Jackson Stevens, maybe. Definitely not Will Smith. Kirby Yates is not ready. Raisel Iglesias not there. Let's go with Jackson Stevens. He pitched in 40 games. And that is the end of the line for Max Fried, as he doesn't even make it out of the fourth. Yeesh. So, let's say Stevens. Fried goes. He's got 2 outs into the fourth, so 3 2/3. Gives up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs. We're going to go on faith that he's not going to give up any more runs here. And that's going to be 1 walk and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ks. So doing really well, except for all the hits and the runs given up. He faced 18, 19, 20. Oof. Yeesh. Rough start. So we got runners at the corners. There are 2 down, and Jackson Stevens throws it to home plate. A 46 is going to be a strikeout as he comes in and jerks in. I'm sorry, Manny Machado. 46 still going to be a strikeout though for Machado, and he will strike out looking. So that's third out of the inning, and they put up a 3 spot. So 5-0 is our score as San Diego's come in and quieted this Atlanta crowd. So make sure I keep these on here well enough. All right. Yu Darvish facing off against Olson Riley in Ozuna. The hope I keep is that if the other team has done it, then my team can do it. So nothing keeping them from it, although this is going to be a grounder right back to Yu Darvish. And he's going to make the play to first for out number 1. Austin Riley to the plate. Riley is 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play his last time up. Here he's going to hit a single, and that goes to left field. I don't really need to know that, just for my own personal edification. Marcell Ozuna to the plate. He singled in his last trip. 35 is going to be a strikeout. And Yu Darvish with a big K there. He's got Austin Riley at first. Riley just a 3-speed player. Not a ton of speed here. And Travis d'Arnaud comes to the plate. d'Arnaud with a fly ball that goes out to right field. Headed toward the right field line is Will Myers, and he'll make the play right on the line. And that's going to be out number 3 as Yu Darvish gets out of the 4th unscathed. He hasn't given up a run in 4 innings, and the Padres lead 5-0. It'll be Jackson Stevens still in the game. He's got a 6 stamina, so I suppose it's possible he could go 3 innings if he makes quick work of these Padres here, which it's a good start. And an 8 is going to be looking as he gets a strikeout for out number 1. Eric Hosmer now 0 for 3. Brings up Luke Voit. 13 for Voit is going to be a grounder that goes to second base. Ozzie up with it and over to Olson, and that's going to be out number 2. Will Myers stands in. Utility player. Plays a little bit of everywhere. And he is in right field in this game, but he's going to ground out. And that's right back to the pitcher, Stevens. Underhands it. So he goes halfway to first. And that's going to be out number 3. 1-2-3 inning for Jackson Stevens as he comes in and calms things down for the Braves. The Braves need their offense to wake up. And it's Ozzie Albies first. 45 is going to be a fly out, and that's down the right field line kind of deep, but Will Myers is there to make the play for out number 1, just short of the track. Adam Duvall stands in, playing center field. 46. 46 is going to be a K. As Yu Darvish with 1, 2, 3, only 4 Ks on the day. He's got a 26% K percentage. So typically, pretty good, 1 inning. And William Contreras stands in. He's got a single in his first at bat. And 11 is going to be a strikeout though. So back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning for Yu Darvish. There's another 1, 2, 3 inning for him against the Braves. Braves head to the top of the 5th inning. They are, or top of the 6th. They're down 5-0. Let's let Stevens go. See if he can squeeze another inning out of him. He can go 6 batters, so he's gone 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be okay for this inning. It's gonna be a ground out right back to the pitcher. And he's got a couple of those. A little bit of weak contact for the Padres batters. Austin Nola to the plate. Nola 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Not going to double here as he strikes out for out number 2. Brings up Jose Azocar. Azocar playing in the outfield and center field in this one. 56 is going to be a strikeout, and that goes to a strikeout swinging. So 3 up, 3 down for the Padres as Jackson Stevens, a really impressive outing there as he shuts down the Padres. 7 up, 7 down. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. Yu Darvish cruising. He's got a 5-0 lead, and he's facing off against Dansby Swanson, the all-star shortstop. 35 is going to be a strikeout. And that's a strikeout swinging as Dansby can't catch up to the fastball. It's going to be Travis Demeritte back to the top of the order. 25 is going to be a ground out. That goes to second base. And no possible error there. So second baseman is Cronenworth. He gets it over to Hosmer. No problem there for out number 2. And Travis Demeritte is now 0 for 3. The Braves have Matty Olson to the plate. Olson 1 for 2 with a walk. 25 is going to be a fly ball, and that goes out to right field. Let's see if there's an error on the play. No error. And the right fielder is Will Myers. He'll make the play. Running grab. And 3 up, 3 down. Go the Braves again in the 6th. Yu Darvish cruising in this one. He's got a 5-0 lead, and we need a new Braves pitcher. Let's go with 5-0 lead. Jesse Chavez. Jackson. Excuse me, goes 2.1. He gives up no hits, no runs, no walks. He struck out 4. 4 of the 7 that he faced, he struck out. And 7 batters. So really nice outing for him. And give him a gold star. It's going to be Jesse Chavez. 12 for Chavez is going to be a grounder to shortstop. And that'll be out number 1. Cronenworth makes the first out of the inning. He's now 2 for 4. Jurickson Profar singled on his last at bat, but he has struck out twice. Looks like he's going to strike out 3 times as he gets caught looking. Chavez puts one on the inside corner. He was looking away, and he can't pull the trigger. Yeah, it's 2 down for Manny Machado. Machado had an RBI triple back in the 3rd. 23 will be a ground out right back to the pitcher. And Chavez makes the play. Strong throw to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the reliever in his first inning of relief. 5-0 is our score. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Yu Darvish with a 5-0 lead is dealing, and he'll face off against Riley Ozuna and d'Arnaud. 15 is going to be a grounder that goes to second base. Cronenworth, no issues with the play. And he gets it over to Hosmer for the out. Marcell Ozuna stands in. He singled in 2 trips, so 1 for 2 on the day. 36 is going to be a fly ball. He hits it out to center field. Right center field. But the center fielder is Azakar. He runs it down just before he gets to the track. And that's going to be out number 2. Travis d'Arnaud to the plate, the catcher. Single is for him as he hits it past the second baseman into right center field, and that's going to be a base knock for Travis d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud 1 for 3. Ozzie Albies has got an 0 for going so far. 16 is going to be a fly ball. That's down the right field line, and under it and making the play is the right fielder Will Myers. And the Braves go down in the 7th. They leave 1. They have yet to score on Yu Darvish, and it is 5-0 as we head to the top of the 8th inning. Hosmer, Voit, and Will Myers will come up. Jesse Chavez with the slide piece gets Eric Hosmer down and in. And that's going to bring up Luke Voit. Luke Voit, 1 for 3. Scored a run back in that 3-run 4th. We got a 55 here. That's going to be a line out, and a line out goes to the third baseman as Voit gets hold of it, but he gets it right at Austin Riley. And gold star play for Riley as he makes the catch. Brings up Will Myers. Will Myers is 2 for 3. 13 is going to be a grounder to the second baseman. Ozzie Albies to his left. He's up with it, he's over with it, and they are out. 1, 2, 3 go the Padres in the 8th. Nice relief appearance for Jesse Chavez. All right, we got Yu Darvish, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he is still on track to finish this one strong. He's still below his stamina here, and he'll face off against Adam Duvall, Contreras, and Swanson. 24, that's going to be a strikeout. Is Duvall a bit of a strikeout king? He's got 3 on the day. That's a hat trick for him. Struck out 100 times in 287 at bats, so pretty healthy clip. And that brings up William Contreras, the catcher, 46. He's going to strike out as well. And that will be a strikeout swinging. Last hope here in the 8th for the Braves is going to be Dansby Swanson, the shortstop. 25 is going to be a fly ball that goes out to right center field. And the right fielder Cronenworth gets to it, tracks it down, and that's out number 3. So another 1, 2, 3 inning for Yu Darvish. And he's going to be going for the complete game win. Let's see if San Diego can put any more runs on the board. Need a new pitcher here. Let's put Darren O'Day in on it. Don't know if O'Day was available at this point or not, but we're going to put him in anyway. He'll be facing off against the bottom third of the order. Chavez goes 2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 Ks. He faced 6 batters, and he can sleep with his head held high. So Darren O'Day comes in the 9th inning, see if he can hold these Padres down. Ha-Seong Kim is 0 for 2. He had a walk back in the 4th. A 36 is going to be a fly ball, and that goes out to left center field. The left fielder is Marcell Ozuna, and he ranges over to make the out. 1 out. Austin Nola to the plate. Nola 2 for 3. Another 36, another fly ball. This one to right field. And that's going to be Travis Demeritte out there as he makes the play in right. And 1 more out left for the Padres in this game. It's Jose Azocar. 16 is going to be another fly ball. This one goes out to left field. And a little easier play for for Ozuna as he settles under it and makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Padres. Braves not getting great things here from Max Fried, but relief corps has done their job. Now it's time for the offense to wake up. Let's see. What I need to do is try to find a player. So we just need somebody with a 350 Sierra, at least 350. So sorry about that. Keep my cards halfway straight here. All right, I'm going to be using Steven Wilson's card, even though it is Yu Darvish. He has a 395 Sierra, which is the next bump up. So 0 to 350. 350 to 425, 425 to 475, 475 plus. Those are our different columns per se. So he's not in the game. We're just using his card. A 66. That's going to be a single for Travis Demeritte, and it's a long single. Not much speed though. Yes, he's going to be at first base. Let's see if the Braves can get things jump started against the Padres. 26 is not going to get it done. Oh, it is. That's a single. Single to right field as he bounces one through the right side. And that will be a single for Matty Olson. It's to the right fielder. Let's see if there's an error on the play. We have a plus sign. No error on the play, so it's going to be station to station here. Brings up Austin Riley. One blast. Makes this an entirely different game. 12 will be a ground out, but there's runner advance, so it's a little chopper to second base into the hole, and the only play is going to be to first base. All the runners are going to advance, and there are 2 in scoring position for Marcell Ozuna. Ducks on the pond for the Big Bear. 25 is going to be a fly ball that goes out to right field. Coming hard to the line is going to be Will Myers. He gets there and he makes the play. No error on the play. Travis Demeritte, just not much speed there. Ball not deep enough to score. Demeritte, and it will be Travis d'Arnaud. Last chance for the Bravos. He is 1 for 3 on the day. 55, he hits it hard, but that's going to be a, oh, actually that's going to be a pop out, not a line out. Pop out is a 7, 8, or 9. So pop up to the catcher. And just like that, the Braves get something going in the 9th, but they go down with a whimper, and they're going to lose this one 5-0 on the shutout from Yu Darvish. Wow. It's clutch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. So 9 innings. It's a complete game shutout. 6 hits, no runs. 1 walk. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Ks, 1 walk. He faced 27, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 32, and no wild pitches. So Yu Darvish is going to take the win here. Max Fried, unfortunately, is going to take the L. So Fried goes to 3-2 on the season. And we had 6 hits for the Braves, no runs, 6 hits, and no errors. For the Padres, it's 9 hits, all 9 hits given up by Max Fried, 5 runs, and no errors. So that is the 2022 cards for on-base baseball. Like I said, you can go and get the 2023 cards right now. I just released them yesterday, and they come with all of the players who got into a game, whether they're a pitcher or a batter. These are not even all of the players, but you can see there's a lot of players here. They all have their own cards, and these are the Padres cards. You can see here, even the traded players, which you get Josh Bell and Abrams before he was traded, Soto. So they were all part of that Washington trade. So you get them as they played for their team, and so you would also get cards on the Washington Nationals team for those players as well. So just know that you get every player as they played, and same for pitchers, all rated for on-base baseball. And you also get the roster sheets, which I don't have an example of that, but it's a landscape sheet like this, and it's full of all of the same statistics as you have here. They're just not cards. They're just put on to the roster sheet. So you can take and you can transfer those ratings from the roster sheet onto either a pre-printed score sheet like this, or you can write in your own. Use whatever score sheet you want. It comes with a couple of score sheets. For on-base baseball, I have one by inning, sort of like this, and then I also have one by at bat. So there's only six boxes across, and you just kind of go down all the way through their at bats instead of going down and over like this. And then there's also a place on the side to do your game. To do your game totals as well. So a little bit of different style of sheet, but it also has places for all of your pitchers, both teams, on the same score sheet. So basically you would transfer all of these numbers here, the batting runs, the defense, the speed, and you would just transfer those over, and then you just wind up playing. This is all that you have, is your score sheet, and you can just roll and see what their batting runs are. And then there's a game engine chart, so it has all of these outcomes here. Instead of being on each individual card, you have them sort of lined up next to each other. So there's 4 for batters, 4 for pitchers, and you look at the appropriate column. So for Darren O'Day, he would be in column 1 all the way to the right, because he's 0 Sierra all the way to 3.5. So those pitchers are in one column, and then let's say Travis d'Arnaud would be in column 2 from the right. So the far right batter one is column 1. Column 2 is the one next to it. That's for batting runs of 10 to 30. So between 10 and 30. And those are typically, all-star type players to almost all-star type players. I think d'Arnaud was an all-star in 2022. Cronenworth, almost. He's like right at the edge of that sort of plateau. 110 weighted runs created plus. d'Arnaud at 120, so a little bit higher. And then the columns just kind of shift left, and then you just look at the appropriate column instead of looking on the card itself. You just match up their batting runs with the column, and then you use that column for the batter and the pitcher. So a different kind of way to play. Keeps you from having to print out all the cards, and a little bit cheaper way to play. But I know a lot of people like the cards. I like the cards. Presents really well on YouTube, so a little bit better. All right, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. Happy to hear what you think about the new cards as I'm printing them out, or if you see any mistakes. I already know there are some mistakes. The Milwaukee, I think it's the hitters, are called the Milwaukee Braves, so I'm going to have to get that. I don't know what I was thinking, but I will have to get that updated. And so if you purchase that, I will update the card set, and you can reprint the Milwaukee batters. I think those are the only ones that I've seen that have any sort of errors on them. But I'll get that finished soon. I overrode that file, so I have to redo the 2022 season completely. And I'll get that out pretty quickly, as soon as I can. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click subscribe. And this is where I'm going to be putting all the content these days for on-base baseball, quick play baseball, no-huddle football. I've got a college football game I'm working on. There's a golf game that's still out there. I'm still thinking about it. I've got the Game of Dice Baseball is on there as well. Up-tempo basketball. Triple Threat Basketball. So there's several games that are in the fold right now, and you can find them all at clarkandaddisongaming.com. You can find out information or demos or gameplay videos here, and you can also connect with us on the Facebook group. So the Clark and Addison Gaming Company on Facebook. It's a private group, so you can just answer a few questions about the hobby and your personal, likes and dislikes and what you like to play, and then we'll let you in. And there's no spamming or anything like that in the group, so don't have to worry about that. And you can ask questions or talk about replays that you're doing with some of these card sets that we're releasing. Too much to cover at the end of a video, but I do appreciate everybody's support of the game. Go out and get 2023 pre-play the rest of the playoffs and see how that goes for you. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.